transport. It is comparatively cheaper to carry cargo using rail over medium and long distances. So that is a big advantage. Whilst it will be very expensive to use trucks and you need quite a good number of them, rail transport is able to carry large and heavy volumes of cargo. And this advantage is only available with trains, because a train may include many wagons that would carry many loading units and can carry large volumes of cargo. The economies of scale here allows the carriers to have a comparatively lower tariff in respect to road transport. The next advantage of rail transport is that the operations are not affected by weather conditions. Come rain or shine, sleet or snow, rail operations would go on. When it rains, even when there is flooding and the rest of them, unless they are quite extensive or dangerous, rail can move because they don't need to be controlled by a steering wheel like road transport and the rest of them. So it is possible to carry on with rail operation when it even rains. Sometimes when it snows, when all vehicles have been halted, you find out that rail transport still operates. It only requires the rail plow to go over the rail only once, and the trains would follow and operate, which is quite different in road transport. It becomes very dangerous when it rains, or when it snows or sleet fall on the road. It becomes very slippery, and trucks may have to park to avoid running into ditches or having accidents. Rail does not have this peculiar problem. It is able to operate in even bad weather. Obviously, rail transport is faster than marine vessels. Marine vessels can only move to about between 20 and 30, probably sometimes they go far less than 20 knots an hour. And if you look at the train records that we went through, you would see that trains travel at high speeds. So comparing the movement of maritime transport to rail transport, it comes to nothing. Rail transport or trains are much, much faster than maritime or waterborne vessels. That is a big advantage, because maritime vessels can also carry large and heavy loads, but they are very slow. Trains can carry large and heavy loads as well, but they are much faster, because whilst the maritime vessels, when confronted with bad weather, high tidal waves and whatnot, they have to reroute, and that makes their journey even longer. And what makes it worse, they are slow. So rail transport is much, much faster than using sea or inland waterways. Rail transport is seen to be more reliable, in many cases. we all know rail transport always have advantage over road transport. When a road crosses a railway line, each time a train is on the way, you would notice that the road will be closed for the train to pass before the road is open for the road transport operators to carry on. So trains can be very, very reliable because they don't have to stop at traffic lights as road transport do. They don't have to stop at roundabouts and wait for other passing vehicles to go before they go. They almost have a right of way over road transport. So it is possible for rail transport to achieve the set time. You can almost set your clock sometimes by train arrivals. They cannot be delayed. They don't have to go through built-up areas where there may be pelican crossings where they stop for passengers or for road users to pass. When road or rail transport passes through a built-up area, you find out that there is an overhead bridge for road users to cross rather than crossing the railway line. So the rail or the train would not have to stop for any reason. When they set off to go, they can go at the speed they want. They can reach the destinations they need to at the speeds they want, and therefore they can be used for just-in-time operations. Rail transport also have one advantage because it is very effective in regular consignment. Remember in freight forwarding, I explained that regularity is a quality in transportation. No matter the amount or volume of cargo, rail can cover in one go. So it makes it very effective. When, for instance, raw materials have to be delivered to maybe a factory from a warehouse that is situated far off. If the factory depends on road transport or any other transport, it may sometimes encounter delays, due to some of the reasons I've encountered, like bad weather, like, traffic lights, roundabouts, hold-ups in build-up areas. But rail transport is protected. It only uses this fixed infrastructure that may be fenced so that there may not be any sort of intrusion or interference, and block trains that deliver maybe raw materials or semi-finished cargo or finished cargo will be able to carry the cargo at the arranged time and be delivered just in time or when they are supposed to be delivered for use. In situations where full train loads, this will be explained later, are used, large amount of cargo can be transported without delay in a very efficient and effective manner. So these are the distinct advantages of rail transport.